me, we have a few more great speakers and a closing song. And what God gave us a lovely day today. Thank you, Lord. All right, the next speaker is another great friend of mine, a man that speaks from the heart, Reverend Larry Rogers.
Isn't it wonderful to be in America where two groups have rights? They can come together, be in the same locale, and still voice their opinion.
All right.
And I'm glad I'm in America. And I'm glad I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
For God made law and God made order. One of the things that caught my eyes, my attention at St. Peter's Church was a sign that said that Jesus is radical. And yes, he was radical.
All right.
And yes, he still is radical. When you read the Bible, when you read any book about Jesus, you always look at how radical Jesus was. He was always trying to change the illegal, the immoral issue that was going on in his day and time. He was not an individual that stood around, but he fought for the rights. He fought for life. He stopped funerals to raise the dead because Jesus was about life. Yes. God is about life. He's not about abortion. He's not about killing the baby.
All right.
He told us, the Bible tells us that we should not worship the god of Moloch. Moloch was a god that believed in sacrificing the babies. What caught my attention also was I heard someone say, what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus not here, but from when he was here, I can tell you what he would do. When he was here, he wrote the book. I didn't write it, but when he created man, he didn't create two men to marry.
All right.
He made marriage.
Yeah.
And marriage wasn't between two men and two women. But when God made man, he made a woman because man needs a woman, not another man, not another woman to satisfy another woman. But you cannot replenish the earth if you have two of the same.
All right.
Think about it, my people. The law of nature, the law of nature, the law of physics. If you had two magnets and you put two poles together, they will not go together. They will repel. But when you put the positive and negative, man and woman together, it makes one. You'll never be able to replenish the earth. What would Jesus do? He would not be preaching about, think about it. He wouldn't be preaching about homosexual rights. All man was created equal or endowed by power from on high. Not your own. I'm a black man. I'm about civil rights. I'm black. I can't change from being black. But I'm black.
All right.
What Jesus and Martin Luther King Jr. and others fought against was the fact that there was immoral laws that was passed against the blacks to keep the blacks down. It was our white liberal brothers and sisters that walked and fought along with Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King and others. Why? Because homosexuality laws that are being forced on people are unjust laws. Right. Jesus fought against the principle of immorality. He fought against the principle of moral, people that's not being moral, people that's not being straight, people that's not being right. Jesus would be here today saying that marriage is between a man and a woman. Jesus would be here saying that abortion is wrong. Jesus would be here teaching the right thing, that we must love one another. We don't hate our brothers and sisters. We hate the sin that you practice.
All right.
And we ask you to think about that. Because these immoral laws, homosexual acts, that breaks down the very fabric, the very morality, the very spiritual values of the family. We destroy the family. And the family must be strong. It must be practiced. We must tell the world that it's all right to disagree, but you got to be on the right side. You got to practice what is right. And we know that homosexuality and passing laws, let the people decide. Not let people in the back room decide on the issue, but let me decide, because I know it's wrong. Thank you very much.